online in there. I had and I cannot put my hands on it, an email that had your name mentioned in it, something about because you work at Erlanger. I think that's has something to do with politics.
Do you also know that one of the Chattanooga Times reporters requested from Stuart James how much money has been spent, and Stuart James has not turned in that information.
Right.
So we got a he said, she said thing here going on.
Yeah, but I don't know what
there's a lot of people,
we can hear.
There's a lot of people pointing fingers.
Right.
We need to know exactly what's going on and get
I think that's where the jury trial comes in, so they can get it all out there, rather than just
that, like I said, that's taking a big chance. What happens if this comes back and the judge goes, okay, now you owe him $20 million?
Depends on who's on the jury, I'd say.
Do we look back and go, wow, we should have paid that earlier? But the people of this county have to decide, do they want to pay what we owe now or what we might owe later?
I don't have people in the county can decide it.
Well, they should be
that's up to the attorneys.
The attorneys should be transparent enough with us to show us why they think they have such positive proof of this case.
Well, we can hear some of that firsthand from Stuart James next week on Night Talk. Caller, go ahead.
Okay, I tuned in late. Are you running for commissioner?
Yes, sir, I am. I am an independent candidate that went out and gathered signatures to be put on the ballot.
Perry Lamb.
Okay, well, let me say one thing. You look like a crook. Nobody ain't voting for you. Have a nice day.
Well, thank you very much.
Caller, good morning to you, caller.
Oh, Lord.
Is that me, Judy?
That's you.
Good morning, Judy and Alvin.
You have a question for our guest?
Judy, I was going to ask him a question.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
I want to know, a lot of times we need to get down to the bottom of things, where it started from, when it started from a person they brought in there, they were so dirty about handling the money. What was his name, Alvin?
I don't know who you're talking about.
A manager they got in the hospital.
Right before it closed?
Yeah.
Well, that was.
I'm talking about well back when our Langer bought. When he come in.
I don't remember who the CEO
well,
was.
Erlanger brought one of their employees out to run it
Who was the CEO at that time?
After Stewart was...
That was...
Lord of mercy.
Jones?
That wasn't a female, was it?
Alvin?
Who'd you say?
Was it a female?
I was talking about when they found out.
Roger Forgy.
Roger Forgy was brought from Erlanger.
Yeah, he was brought from Erlanger, but who was CEO?
But there was a transition between the two. Farrell Hayes.
Well, Farrell Hayes was
Hayes.
the one when it went
Farrell
up.
Hayes.
Okay.
They wasn't keeping up the books, and they wasn't turning everything out, letting everything out be known.
Yeah, we know that, yeah.
So, shouldn't we start all the way back and they Erlanger let someone go with a big pay deal,
I don't think you got your information correct, but we'll listen to what you got to say.
After Erlanger took it over, they let someone go,
A lot of times when these CEOs leave a company, they have, I guess the layman's term, what we'd like to say is they have a golden parachute. It's written in their contract, good or bad, whatever kind of job they do, whether their job that they do is good or bad when they leave, some of them get a very large payout, and there's absolutely nothing that can be
back and make him give the money back.
That's a legal matter, and when it's in a contract, that is the way the contract is written, and that is the only way that some of these CEOs will even come to work for a hospital. Now, I don't like the practice. I think you should get paid if you do a good job, not just because you're there.
They'll let him go right after Erlanger come in.
Well, a contract's a contract, sir. You got to abide by the contract unless you want to take it to court.
He done got good money when he left.
All right, thanks.
You know, Farrell Hayes was after Forgy. I had that mixed up.
That's
I
correct.
cannot remember.
Jones?
No, I can't remember who was before Forgy. My mind.
Where did Debbie Reeves? Where did she? She may have. They had so many people. You know that I'm the Erlanger.
She was like
I remember I'm the Erlanger candidate. I don't know
like
anything about all the people that transferred in and out.
Okay, if you're elected sole commissioner, right, you're going to bring in a new staff?
New staff of what?
People
There's a lot of positions
in the commissioner's office.
There's a lot of positions that need to be really looked at.
Okay.
I don't do anything just because, you know, out of a whim.
Interviews.
I'm going to do interviews. Everybody that will be working in my administration will be hired by their resume, not because they're friends, not because they've made a big donation. It's because of how good their resume is. You know, I've worked in jobs my whole life where I had to put my resume in front of an owner, a CEO, and they had to choose me. The same way that I should run this county is with the best people possible, and that's not because they're a friend. It's by what kind of experience they have. And we've got people in this county that have great experience.
Do we need a county attorney?
We need a county attorney. I don't think we need a full-time county attorney.
Okay. Just on particular cases.
It's just on particular cases because, unfortunately, we have a county attorney that still hires other attorneys. So we're paying double money there. You'd be
I believe
better.
Commissioner Haskell hires the attorneys.
Huh, ma'am?
I believe Commissioner Haskell hires the attorneys, don't she?
But we've got one attorney that we pay a full-time salary to, and then we also hire others. Where if you're hiring a PRN, an as-needed attorney, you're saving a salary and you're saving money for the taxpayers.
I think
attorneys.
He
said he was too busy to do all the other.
I think attorneys have certain.
They have specific
issues that they deal with
and cases that they're better with. They're better litigators for certain things than others.
Right.
Yes.
Good morning, you caller.
Yes. Did he say he worked for Erlanger?
Yeah.
Oh, what does he do at Erlanger?
I'm a surgical assistant at Erlanger. That's what I did also at Hutchison and Park Ridge. Surgical assistant, just assisting in the surgeries, helping the surgeon.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Does that mean you're a scrub nurse?
I started as a scrub nurse.
Did you?
I started as a scrub nurse and then did more education.
Okay.
But what the people need to know also is this isn't what I've done my whole life. I actually started my life as a pipe fitter, working for the city of Tampa and management there, running crews, building roads, building bridges, installing water lines, working on sewer lines, which is a very messy job, by the way. Working on sewer plants and working at sewer plants. These are the kind of jobs that we need a commissioner to be taking care of in this county. I can go out and drive down a road and know whether or not this road has been repaired the right way, the wrong way, what it needs to be repaired. I can look at a bridge and understand. Now, I'm not an engineer. You know, there's certain jobs that the county needs that you got to have a college degree. You know, you don't just build a bridge. You need college degrees for certain things, that running the books. But managing is what I started my first part of my life doing, and doing construction jobs. I understand what needs to be done. So yes, I went back to college and got my degree in surgical tech, and then went on to do more college to become a surgical assistant, and then actually just quit taking classes probably 4 years ago. So I've been able to have a varied life and a lot of life experience.
Do you think an industrial park, the Walker County Industrial Park, is important to Walker County?
We need jobs in this county, and it would be a great thing if we had the money to build it. But that is one of the things I talk about. If you do not have the money to build it, it's not a good deal. We got 60 jobs. Now, at first, we were told there's going to be 1,000 jobs. And then it dropped down to 500 and then 200, and now we got 60. But now we may get more. That would be great if we had 1,000 jobs in that industrial park. But is it worth the $12.5 million that was spent on it to not fix our roads and not get the taxes from the business, and then turn around and look at the people of the county and go, well, we're going to raise your taxes? How many people? At what point?
How much did they raise the taxes?
They have not raised them as of yet, but they reassessed the property.
And we can hear all about that tonight on Night Talk with the Keith Fultz and Gil Reith, and we asked Commissioner Heisel to come and tell us about the assessment. So you've got until September the 15th. Don't forget that to challenge that.
Yeah.
Of course, you know the commissioner doesn't assess property.
No, she doesn't. But I also understand that we've had 12 years that the properties weren't assessed. So 8 to 12 years. So here's my question: if we've had that
8 years,
if we've had that amount of time that properties have not been assessed,
yeah,
what have our assessors been doing?
that's Department of
That's tax collect.
Department of Revenue.
What have they been doing? Have they
have
been
no idea.
eating up taxpayer money?
That's a very good question.
That's how many hundreds, probably into the millions of dollars, has that cost the people of this county? That's poor management. That is what happens when you sit behind a desk and you do not get out and watch and talk to your employees to find out what's going on. When you hire or give jobs to your friends to go do the job for you, get out, meet with these managers, find out what's going on. We got a caller, I think.
Caller, go
That's
ahead.
Rick Davis.
That's Rick Davis.
Oh, okay. But we've got to manage this county. We have not had anybody that actually was a working commissioner, boots on the ground kind of commissioner. That is truly what I think we need. We've got to work with the managers. You know, you asked me if I'm going to hire all new people. We've got great managers. We've got managers that probably could be a lot better if there was somebody that listened to them. And when you're in management and you've done management, you understand that the best way to improve anything is to go to your managers and, help me help you, is what the commissioner needs to do. And that's what I'm going to do with the departments in this county.
Okay,
All right, we got Rick Davis on the line here. We want
we got to take a break too.
to take a break and let Perry tell them why they should vote for him, or your closing remarks, or you want to stay till after we talk to Rick Davis. You make your mind up. It's up to you.
No, I'll do this, and then we'll let Rick Davis finish up the show.
Okay.
The people of this county have to decide, what do you want? We've had a political madness that has gone on in this county for years. We've had the same type of politician run this county. We've got 3 people on the ballot this time. You have 2 politicians. I'm not a politician. I'm a blue-collar worker that comes from a background of city work, that understands the jobs that need to be done. I've worked with fire departments. I was on STARS and worked closely with fire departments when I was in the city of Tampa. I was in charge of fire hydrant maintenance and changing them out, repair. I had to work with fire departments then. Our taxes should be paying services for the services of the people of this county. The roads, the fire protection, the police, the bridges. We don't need to have this grand vision of multi-million dollar industrial parks. We need to bring in small business. We need to bring in the families. This is our home, and this is what, if we work it the right way, we can make Walker County a great place for people to live, a beautiful bedroom community that people want to come to get away from the big city, what goes on in a big city. But we have to address those issues. And we're not going to address those issues by throwing money to our friends, not using proper bidding practices for services and for goods in this county. We've got to all work together, but the people of this county have to decide, do they want what we've always had, or do they want something different? And all I'm offering is a different type of commissioner, a working commissioner that will work with the people within the departments and also listen to the people of this county. But I hope come November 8th, the people of this county will vote for Perry Lamb for county commissioner, because I truly believe that we've got a great home here. And I'm going to be a fair commissioner and listen to everybody in this county, not just a specific few. Thank you.
Thanks, Perry. Thanks very much.
All right, thank you for coming.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, that's Perry Lamb, and election's November the 8th, and if you hadn't registered to vote, October the 11th is your last day to do that, coming up soon, so remember that.
Get out and register.
So here's Rick Davis to tell us what went on this weekend in the world ago. Good morning.
Good morning.